We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between South Korea and Seoul. The two men you see there go head-to-head. Coming up next,
Jimmy Rollins.
Hit out toward second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw will get the hustling Rollins at first, and that's how we get this one started.
In the second spot.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Number 5.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Morales in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. But a good play by the first baseman is Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Right fielder Shin-Soo Choo.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. That's in there, 3-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Carlos Beltran stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Oswalt set now, the pitch. And Beltran swings through a fastball here as he falls behind 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now at the plate, Ted Williams. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here's Oswalt now on 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist is there. Rollins on to first as they get the double play. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Center fielder. Mike
Good swing.
Trout.
Just got to try and straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
Number 19.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Around first, digging for two. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. A throw behind the runner at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and there were 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. And he lays off there 1-0. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No. Keep it on the corner.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Roy Oswalt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And Oswalt comes up empty that time. He's behind 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Striding in, Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswald. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away. So here's Joe Mauer.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit for right. This could be 2. Zobrist on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams giving chase, and that ends the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Robinson.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 8.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the third baseman, David Freese. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, Jacob deGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sent on the ground out to second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layup.
Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Way in front of a great slider that time. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. One out, nobody on. Line toward right center. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Here's Melky Cabrera. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He drew a base on balls his first time up. On the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Into the box now, Ted Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Rollins is there to squeeze it for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And a 2-out hit will bring Joe Mauer to the plate. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a former batting champion catcher Joe Mauer. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Morales is there, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Roy Oswalt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations. It's 2-0 to American League pitcher. You have to make him swing the bat. He doesn't get many opportunities to swing, and right now he's not getting much opportunity either. 3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
The shortstop,
First delivery to him on the way. And at the top of the order, Jimmy Rollins stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the 3rd base umpire. He's gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. Now in the box, Zach Kozar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Chopped weakly to the left. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. There's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. At the plate, David Freese. He flew out in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. In the dirt. And this is behind him at 3rd as that'll head down the line in left field. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from 3rd. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from 1st as the 2nd run. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Jacob deGrom. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Calling for it right. And that retires the side. Here's Ben Zobrist now. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Second baseman.
Slides down the left side, but foul. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out.
The center fielder.
Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. The pitch. Kendrys Morales is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Sean Doolittle enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now it looks like. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Carlos Beltran waits on deck. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Trout has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Beltran. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 1-1, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swinging a fly ball to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Ted Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
First baseman,
here's Kendrys Morales. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Williams is on his way home. And a relay home. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. So here's Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ready once again, Zach Cozart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A new pitcher set to take over, and it's one of just a handful of submariners around nowadays. Right-hander Pat Neshek. And this is low, ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
And that's over. 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Superstars. Right fielder, J.D.
Swing and a line
Martinez.
drive. But a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging into. Try it again.
53, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Williams will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number
Ready
4.
for another chance? Wilson Ramos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Morales is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in
The
the
pitcher,
switch hitter, Pat Neshek. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Jake Lamb will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Jake. Roll Jimmy Rollins now. No hits. So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings. Nolan Ryan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Robinson Cano is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
Robinson Cano.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
David Freese comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Will Clark will grab a bat.
Hitting for the pitcher, Chapman, number 22, Will Clark.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw. Steve Pearce will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In there at the knees, strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Getting a few
Right
steps
fielder,
off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball down the third baseline. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dylan Betances.
Now pitching.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to center field. Beltran is right there, 1 down. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Slurred in there, strike 1. And now pitch on the way. Pitch popped up. Cano is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. A swing and a miss at a ball down. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Ready with the 1-2. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time. And that into the box now, Carlos Beltran. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Center fielder.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Got him swinging in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Beltran is retired, and there's one away.
Number 9.
Standing in, Ted Williams. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and Melky will make the catch for out number 2. Here's Kendrys Morales, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Digging in once again, Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory.
Morales.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. Morales has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Trying to pick things up where he left off. J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And that's in there, base hit. Here's Melky Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. D. Gordon will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Williams moving in. He can't get there as it falls in. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Bryce Harper will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Harper.
Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. There goes Cabrera. Pitch inside, the throw. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Men on third with 2 down. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Carlos Beltran. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Home team. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors.
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the 66ers and the Superstars. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. First pitch is coming up. Shin-Soo Choo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second.
Here's Carlos Beltran.
Center fielder. Carlos Beltran.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Ted Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. After it is Cabrera. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Kendrys Morales. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Kendrys
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. You can bet he's salivating a little in the pocket.
Nice slide and stop by Zobrist to second for 1. Relay to first in time and just ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box.
The shortstop, Jimmy.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no
Ball 1, no strikes.
strikes. And some early action in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting in the on-deck circle is David Wright. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jimmy Rollins sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now pitch swung on and missed as they get a header right now. 0-2. And now pitch on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Chu coming on. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Zobrist.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that... So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Joe Mauer.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-1. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2 home to Mauer. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Zach Cozart.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Lifted the other way to left center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Mike.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Kendrys Morales is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. To 2-2 now.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. Here's J.D. Martinez. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And, a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Batting 7th.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit softly on the ground to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
David Freese.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout on the run. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9th.
Now at the plate, Noah Syndergaard. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shin-Soo Choo. He reached on a single in his first try. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Liner towards second. But right there is the second baseman. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Wilson.
Hit to first. And he is out on the tag. So digging in now, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now this is swung on and foul tipped straight back, as that sounded like it rang the catcher's mask with pretty good force that time.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. Ready for another chance. Carlos Beltran. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Carlos Beltran.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ted Williams comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to let, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
1 strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Morales is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Zach Kozar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, David Wright, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Under it now is Chu, and he'll put it away for the first out. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Ben Zobrist. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now in the box, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. And he's safe.
Now batting, first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Kendrys Morales is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. At the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Robinson Cano.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Here's David Freese to stand in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. Up with it is Rollins. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Noah Syndergaard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Melky Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Cozart is there. No problem here. 1 away. So striding in, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Roberto Ozuna is forced on.
Now pitching.
Stepping up now, Noah Syndergaard. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Jake Lamb will grab a bat. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there. Brad Hand takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Carlos Beltran will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Ted Williams. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low apparently. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cabrera on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Kendrys Morales. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Trout ranging back at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cozart has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Henry's Morales is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. This is skied into short left center. Williams sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that. So here's Joe Mauer. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over.
Knee shot.
Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
There to play it is Zobrist. Throw in time at first for out number 2. There's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 on his line this far. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. High in the air out to center field. Trout giving chase. And that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Left fielder number 53.
Here's Melky Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that will conclude matters. Ready for another chance? David Freese. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
David
Line to the right side. Therefore it is Martinez, and that's the first out. Digging in, Roberto Ozuna, and he's getting his first. Will Clark will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. pulled toward right center field. Martinez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Dylan Betances.
Now pitching.
Pat Neshek will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Bryce Harper. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Betances sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Aroldis Chapman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ted Williams swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now. Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kendrys Morales. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounder down the line at 3rd. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Now batting number 7, catcher Joe Mauer.
Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Dylan Betances has been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one will get this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Center fielder.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Line hard toward right center. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the 9th. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Baseman, number 19.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Cano fields it cleanly on to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Way out in front. 2-2 count. Here it comes. He got him. Lively. Digging in to try it again.
Second baseman.
Cano waits on the first pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Trout is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping up now, David Freese. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Anthony Rizzo.
Now coming into pinch hit, Anthony Rizzo.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 7.
Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. It was a walk in his last trip. Sean Doolittle takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Well, obviously not biting on the first 2, so they'll go ahead and give him the freebie here. Here's Carlos Beltran. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Nolan Ryan trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0. The 1-0. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. And working carefully with Beltran up there. It's 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Number 9, Ted Williams.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Cabrera is there as he... Tommy Canely comes on to start the home.
Now pitching.
Cabrera. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And they can't run it down. This is grounded foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another one sent foul. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 40.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Pitcher, number 30.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. And he strikes him out to retire the side. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
First baseman, Kendrys Morales.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. Trout is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Joe Mauer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Robinson
into the windup and the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Right is there, and the side is retired. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 2-0. Here it is. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time. Run from first.
Number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's running towards second. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Jason Mott. Troy Tulowitzki will come on now. Pinch run.
Number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Beltran has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. Digging in one.
Number 19, Kendry Morales.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Tulowitzki rounds third and is striding for home. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between South Korea and Seoul. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Striding in is the leadoff man, Jimmy. And now some very early action out in that bullpen as they've got a couple of guys already getting it cranked up. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Fouled straight back. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit on the ground to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Ran that one in on him a bit as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So striding in, Mike Trout. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Here's Kendrys Morales trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Williams is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the 66ers, right fielder.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist has it. No problem here. 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Settling in now, Ted Williams. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the pitch. And that's over. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Digging in, Kendrys Morales. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Joe Mauer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Slow roller back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Right fielder.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Digging in now, Melky Cabrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off his slider that time. 2-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the windup and the pitch. Roy Oswalt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Riding in once again, Jimmy Rollins. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out here against Roy Oswalt. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. There's Robbie Cano now.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Cano.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Throw won't get him. Here's David Freese to stand in. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. The pitcher, Jacob deGrom. Will Clark will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Lays off 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
17.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rollins with a great stop. Got him. Roberto Osuna is going to come on to pitch.
Now pitching.
Digging in to try
Osuna.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The second base.
Digging in, Ben Zobrist. Was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. And he misses again. 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And, Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Beltran is there, and he'll make the catch to at the plate. Carlos Beltran. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Drilled to the right side. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. A base hit in his first trip. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
First baseman.
Here's Kendrys Morales. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. This is on the ground over to first. Morales is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Right fielder.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. J.D. Martinez becomes the first out of the inning. Melky Cabrera is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Little tapper down the first baseline. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Wilson Ramos stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. To right field. Chu has a read on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance. Roy Oswalt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch now to Oswalt, and he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch to third. Freeze is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's Joe Mauer. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, Joe.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Oswalt ready. The 1-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Mauer rounding first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jorge Polanco. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. Trout has a read on it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Grounded to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Third baseman.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply toward the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Into the box now, Roberto Osuna, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And Rollins won't get there. It's a base hit. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounded to the right. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Rollins. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Choo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit in 2 tries so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Beltran. And that's the third out. Here's Carlos Beltran. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Digging in once again, Ted Williams. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sean Doolittle is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another shot now. Kendrys Morales. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Martinez is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Mauer. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing.
Now meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Dylan Betances takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. 2-1 as he misses with a slurve there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Another one sent foul. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Ready once again, Kendrys Morales. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Riding in once again, Melky Cabrera. Dylan Betances takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Nope. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Wilson Ramos stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Bryce Harper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Harper.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Beltran giving chase. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Beltran on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that ends.
Your
Brad
attention,
Hand
please.
enters to
Now
do the
pitching,
pitching in the bottom of the
Brad
6th.
Hand.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Right is calling for it. 1 out. Digging in once again, David Freese. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A high fastball is in there. Hit on the ground toward the left. Wright's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
Your attention,
Dylan
please.
Betances.
Now
Steve
hitting.
Pierce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Tommy
Now pitching.
Kingley is on to pitch.
Kingley.
Here's the third baseman, David. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number
The
1.
second baseman, number 18.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Chop weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start things out here in the bottom. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Lifted in the air out to right. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Beltran. He singled his last time up. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to take it now is Cabrera, and he has it for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ted Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit back up the middle. Rollins towards second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Down the first baseline. Morales fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's J.D. Martinez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Freese with it over at third. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. First pitch on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And the changeup is way low that time. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Kendrys Morales. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher.
So here's Joe Mauer. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Nolan Ryan enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Right field, number 53.
On the ground to the right side. Zobrist is able to get there. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Number 30.
Jake Lamb will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jake Lamb.
Jason Mott takes the ball here. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I like that pitch. I'm surprised people don't do it more often. Runners in scoring position, you know the hitter's going to be aggressive, and he pulled the string with a beautiful changeup.
In the dirt here, the throw will go to third. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Beltran has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. So striding in, David Wright. He flew out in his last at-bat. D. Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 9, D. Gordon.
Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Runners breaking for the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Beltran shading to his right. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's safe. At the plate, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And the second baseman will just tag the... Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Robinson Cano stands in as he looks at a called strike. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Jason Mott. Anthony Rizzo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Anthony
Hit hard
Rizzo.
towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Melky Cabrera.
Ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
That's wide, 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera on the move. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon. And there he is. Jimmy Rollins.
Fans are
Take a
final
snapshot.